Bo Peep, and then Woody gets sad for a second. He gets sad for a second. Not right now, Woody. Gosh.
Oh, that's so funny. This is driving me crazy.
What?
The wings are supposed to come out.
Well, it's they don't.
No, they have to.
No, they don't. Honey, this is not a toy with like the buttons and everything. This is just an action figure.
His wings should come out.
They should. But again, it's meant to be just like an accessory to like an MP3 player speaker.
Look it up.
I have.
You have?
Yes, that's how I know this is an MP3 player. Or part of an MP3 player.
All right, whatever.
Welcome to Starship Cinema. This is the podcast where we review movies, discuss their cultural impact, the art of cinema, and everything in between. As always, I'm your host aboard this vessel, Vince Salerno, and I am joined as always by my lovely wife and co-host, Kate.
Hi.
And today we are continuing the road to Toy Story 5 with what many consider to be the best film in the series, at least within the first three films, Toy Story 3. This picks up, 10 years, would you say?
Yeah, I think it's 10.
Yeah, about 10 years after Toy Story 2. The toys have not been played with in years, and that's because Andy is now 17 years old and about to leave for college. Woody, Buzz, and the whole gang are uncertain of what their future holds. One thing leads to another. They end up at Sunnyside Daycare, which is run by the lovable yet deceptive strawberry-scented teddy bear Lotso, voiced by Ned Beatty. The toys realize that they've made a terrible mistake coming to this daycare, and they make a daring escape to return to Andy before he leaves forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't really know where to start with this movie because it's so good. There is literally so much to talk about. I don't know. Do you want to start anywhere particular?
I don't want to start anywhere particular. I have something to say.
Okay.
I have an announcement.
Oh, gosh.
I am changing my mind.
Ooh.
I think that the third Toy Story film is actually my favorite.
Oh, we're already getting into the ranking.
Over the second one.
Yeah, because you said Toy Story 2 is your favorite.
Yeah.
Wow. This is breaking news. What made you change your mind?
I think it was... I really understood the appeal of having these toys in possession when I saw like all the new toys, like all the toys that our son plays with. It was fun to actually see them. I'm like, oh, he has that guy. I haven't seen that guy actually in a movie yet. So like
who?
Chunks.
Oh yeah,
Chunks.
I gave him one of the chunk figures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I just think like the animation is so much better. It's brighter. It's so funny. This one is a funny movie. The Barbie and Ken thing is hysterical. I love that storyline. I love the constant peril. And now I will say
from a storytelling perspective,
right.
Not you love peril.
No, I don't like peril.
Who's peril?
Actually.
Shout out to Allison.
Hi. Who's peril? I actually I lost my train of thought.
You love the peril, you love the comedy.
Oh yeah. I hate the baby.
Oh, big baby.
It makes me so sad. It makes me physically ill, like sick to my stomach. Like they could cut that part out. That is like
because it's sad.
It's abuse. It's baby. Like it's neglect. It's neglect.
Yeah.
And I don't accept that as a mom.
But he wins in the end. You know.
I know
he gets
does.
his
But
justice.
it's so sad.
But it's sad because of what Lotso does
to
him and Chuckles, right?
I can't handle it.
Yeah.
I can't handle it.
No, that I think it hurts.
And Lotso's like, he left you. She doesn't love you. You're not.
She replaced
She's
us.
not your mommy. What do you want? Your mommy come back? Like.
Yeah, he taunts.
That was it. I was like, that's it for me. I'm done.
Yeah.
Done with this movie.
Can we just get into Lotso?
Let's get into Lotso.
I love Lotso.
Really?
He is one of my favorite characters in this series. He is the best so far he is the best villain in all these movies.
He's a solid villain.
I love him because he's a good villain. I don't love him
yeah.
because he's like
Right.
this great sheriff. I don't love him in the same way I love Woody, you know?
Sure.
But I do think the reason why he's such a great villain is because him and Woody are like two opposite sides of the same coin. Woody's whole mantra is we have to be there for our kid no matter what, whether they need us,
abandon us, stick us in the attic.
Yeah, no matter what, we have to be there for them. It goes all the way back to the first movie. It doesn't matter how much we're played with. What matters is that we're here for Andy when he needs us. That's what we're made for. And Lotso's. So Woody believes that there is something special between like child toy love is real. Lotso had a similar connection to his owner, Daisy, and she accidentally lost her toys, and he made his. Actually, he was so devoted.
Wait, hold on. She didn't lose her toys. She got taken after like a park date or something.
Yeah,
she was tired. She fell asleep.
Her family lost her toys. Like it's not her fault.
Yeah, they
it was
just
an
didn't
accident.
take them with her. Yeah.
But he like Woody is so devoted to his owner that he makes the trek back home. By the time he gets home, he's been replaced, and his mantra from there is that if you believe that there is something between toys and children, you're a chump.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, eventually all toys get thrown away. It's just hard truth of being a toy.
Yeah.
And he's like, his whole mantra is, just look out for yourself. It doesn't matter having a connection with the kid because the kid's going to stop loving you. And he taunts Woody with that, like, if your kid loves you so much, why is he leaving? Like, your owner doesn't actually care about you.
Push that narrative. They're always like, what? Like Stinky Pete. He was like, why yard sale? Why were you in a yard sale if your owner loves you?
Well, he was manipulating from the beginning because he wanted to keep everybody convinced that the museum was the best possible scenario. And he is tragic in a different way because he has never experienced love by a kid. He's never experienced play.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I don't care. I've lived too much life to even, I've been waiting all my life to be played with and I don't care anymore. I just want to be immortalized.
Right.
It's the next best thing.
Yeah.
And I guess Lotso's a little similar because his whole thing is just like, he has manipulated the daycare into his domain, and so he prioritizes himself, his own needs, his crew's needs, manipulates the crew into helping him, and it's all this like you don't need owners. The daycare is presented as like the best case scenario for a toy because in the beginning, he's like, when the kids get old, new ones come in. When they get old, it's an endless stream of children just coming to play with you, and you'll be taken care of. You'll have all of your needs provided for the rest of your life at this daycare.
Now, why?
No owners means no heartbreak.
Right. So I don't understand, why are the new toys not allowed to come to the caterpillar room or the butterfly room?
Well, that room needs toys.
They have so many.
Yeah, but they're all hiding.
But they still have so many.
I mean, it's a daycare.
And the people in charge can just take out the toys that are hiding. Like, why? There's plenty of toys.
I guess so. I guess that's true.
Weird. That was a weird storyline.
I think you have to look at it as the toys want to get played with.
Right.
And they are the new toys, so they're going to be the kids know the toys in that room, so they're going to gravitate towards the newer toys, regardless of whether they hide or not.
Sure. The crazy toddlers.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that if the Woody gang were to be in Lotso's room, they'd play with they'd be excited about the new toys and they
Oh
would
yeah,
play with
for
Lotso
sure. I think it's a little bit of that too. But also, I think like when Lotso says, like,
I don't know,
we need the newer toys to take on the, like, I think he's genuine when he's saying, like, we need you to take on the hardships that us older toys can't bear anymore. Because he says something when he locks them all up. He says, when you do your time, pay your dues, life here can be a dream come true for you. But like, basically, you have to earn your way up the ladder.
No, yeah,
and do as you're told, and everything will be fine. But if you break our rules, then you're just hurting yourself.
I still think that you could go back, watch that movie, and be like, no, there's plenty of toys in this room. Why couldn't the toys just go to the butterfly room?
Well, Lotso wouldn't let them.
I know, but why?
Because it's his way of exerting control.
Yeah, well, it's true.
I mean, I think this movie is airtight. So I don't...
Who am I to argue with the Toy Story
number
one fan?
To each his own. I'm not sorry. I shouldn't say it like that. I just think that, like, that's not the...
Okay.
I don't have an issue with that. But yeah, it's going back to... I guess we should talk about, like, the main characters and their arcs and their struggles, because it's funny how much Toy Story 2, this movie relies on Toy Story 2, because Toy Story 2, without that movie there is no Toy Story 3. Every Toy Story 3 is basically built on everything that was kind of promised in that movie. Like, yeah, that day where Andy won't need us, or this all will be over, it'll come one day, but it'll be fun while it lasts. And they could have easily ended. This is why I also fight back against the idea that, like, 3 was always meant to be the definitive ending and they shouldn't go past 3 or whatever. Because, like, you could have ended it at 2. Like, it'll be fun while it lasts. And we just imagine what the years Andy playing with his toys would be like, and we never see him going off to college, and we just assume, okay, well, he takes care of the toys, or he keeps them, or I don't know. It's just like, it's up to the audience's imagination. But then they make 3, and not that saying they shouldn't have made 3, but they make it, and we get to see the actualization of what happens when Andy is grown up, and how Woody does handle the choice he made, not choosing immortality and choosing to live the life that he's committed to living with Andy and staying by his side.
Do you think Andy's going to make an appearance in Toy Story 5?
I don't know. There was a rumor that he was he was involved, and John Morris, I'm blanking on his exact name, but the actor who plays Andy, or voiced Andy in all 4 movies, he has played coy about an appearance. Like, he's been asked multiple times, is Andy coming back in Toy Story 5? He says, I really can't say either way. I'm just really excited to see what they do with it. Okay. And I think that's sort of, that could either be construed as, like,
he's definitely
he's doing a common courtesy to Pixar, and just like, I don't want to say either way, because I don't want to negatively affect the movie. But if he's not, I think there's a high chance he's probably not in it.
I think it'd be interesting because it would be after he's graduated. Maybe he's married.
Well, I do think if
maybe his kid.
They said that they would. There was a rumor there was a rumor a long time ago. It was actually a leak, but it's not going to confirm that several things were going to happen. 1, the Potato Heads were going to get recast, and 2, Andy and his family were going to be involved in the plot. But the movie is really hovering around closely, like, this theme of, like, toys versus tech, Bonnie specifically, and then there's a possibility that Emily, Jesse's old owner, is going to make an appearance. So I don't really know where Andy fits into all that. Then you have Woody and his gang coming back into the fold. So I just don't know where you...
Toy Story literally could go on forever and ever.
John Morris, you could do, that's the actor who voices Andy.
John Morris could come back for years and years and years and play, like, the dad of his kids, and somehow Woody and Buzz come back to their house, and it's just an endless cycle. Here's
what I hope they do. If they're going to make a Toy Story 6, I think, and they're going to do, like, another full Bonnie trilogy, I think a great way to end the series completely is to somehow have the toys including Woody, go back to Andy.
Yeah.
And Andy's kids now have
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to...
That's why I mean it's an endless cycle. You could just keep doing stories and stories and stories, but they stay with Andy's kids forever. Well,
as long as Tom Hanks and Tim Allen and some of the rest of the main cast are still alive.
That's
because
true.
I ain't watching no AI Tom Hanks and Tim Allen voice Woody and Buzz. Heck no.
Terrible.
Freaking...
Don't do that, Disney.
No.
Don't do AI.
But I think the going back to the story, it's interesting to see like Woody at the beginning. He kind of like shows like, oh, he's confident that Andy's going to take care. Like Andy's going to take care of us, I guarantee it. And then like he's smiling after he says that, and then it slowly it's like he is just as uncertain as the rest of the toys, and none of them know what their fate is, and it kind of makes it a really anxious, very uncomfortable watch, this movie, because the toys are in constant distress and they're constantly being like they're being locked up, their emotions are all over the place, and they're scared and they're worried, and they're, you know, in the end when they're put into the trash and near the incinerator, it's an emotional roller coaster for the characters and for the audience, so you feel what they're feeling. But that
was a lead gulp.
Yeah, sorry. Wow. You know how I've said before that I think Toy Story is mostly an analogy for parenthood?
Yeah.
I think it's most evident in this movie. Because if Woody and Buzz are like pseudo dads to Andy, Woody's arc, especially Woody's, is all about letting go of Andy.
Have we talked about Andy's dad?
No, we haven't actually.
Where is he?
I don't know. The rumor is that, well, Joe Raff, one of the story heads at Pixar, he's passed away since, but I think he had said in an interview that the reason he had for Andy's dad not being in the movie was that he died. That's
really sad.
Yeah. And the reason why Woody, this is just a theory, but the reason why Woody doesn't know, even though he's left up from the mid to late 50s and he doesn't remember any other owner besides Andy, is because his dad's name was Andy, and he doesn't know that Andy, the Andy he first started out with is not the same Andy he's with.
Okay.
And I mean, I think that kind of makes Woody kind of stupid. Like, he doesn't know the passage of time. What do you mean? But I think it's just a theory. There's also people who say that the mom got divorced from the dad, and that's why they're moving.
That's really sad.
Yeah, I know. Well,
all of these stories are sad.
There's no easy way to cut it.
Why did they make him without a dad? I don't understand.
It was just too hard to animate.
That's the reason?
Yeah. They didn't want to have another character to animate, so they made him this single parent household.
They could have just put him in like one scene.
No, I don't think it would have worked.
They could have just been like, all right, kids, time for cake. And you just don't see him. You just hear his voice.
I don't know. I think it works the way it works.
I hate it. I hate it all.
But because that's the Woody and Buzz are fill that void. They are essentially.
You just went.
That was poorly. Oh, she's like, that's my history. I'm depressed. Oh man,
that was really funny.
That was really funny.
Oh my gosh.
Well, but I think it works because, again, Woody and Buzz are his pseudo dads. They fill that role.
Woody's about to get sad again.
He's about to get sad again. No, I think it works because they fill that role for him.
It's just still very sad.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
But didn't you? Have you thought about like Andy's going to college? If Woody is his like pseudo dad, the movie kind of presents this arc of like him having to let go of Andy. And like that's the role.
Now that you say
the pain
that,
of a parent.
Suppose. Yeah. But Andy was going to take him to college.
He was, but I thought about this. Did you get the sense that when the toys go in the attic box and Woody goes back into the college box at the end, that like the movie could have been over by then?
Oh yeah.
But it keeps going.
Yeah.
I well, I know this because I just watched. There's this great documentary on YouTube by Michael Arndt, who wrote Toy Story 3. And he breaks down all the lessons he learned while making the movie, the do's and don'ts of screenwriting, at least screenwriting from his perspective. You guys should check it. I'll put I'll link it in the description because it's a really good watch. But the way he presents writing the arc, he says like Woody's arc doesn't end there because it can't, because he's not changed. Mm-hmm. And neither has Andy. Because Andy, although he's in denial, you notice he never says he wants to get rid of the toys.
Yeah, no.
He fully intends to keep all of his toys.
Yeah, in the attic.
But when Andy says to his mom, "I wish I could always be with you," and he responds, "You will be."
When Andy says to his mom?
When Andy's mom says, "I wish I could always be with you," to Andy, and then Andy responds, "You will be, Mom." Uh-huh. Woody's whole objective is to be there for Andy all throughout his life. Mm-hmm. And that moment redefines what it means to be there for somebody. Okay. So Woody realized like, oh, I've done my job. I will be with Andy because of what I've done throughout his life. And that gives Woody the freedom to let go of Andy. And then the movie plays out where he is in the box with the other toys because that's shows his active decision to let go of Andy. But then Andy has to complete the arc and he has to give Woody away. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's tough.
So then it's kind of becomes like Andy kind of has an arc in this movie.
Yeah, he does.
Where he has to, both Woody and Andy have to let go of childhood.
It's sad.
Yeah, it's so sad.
It makes me cry every time.
But yeah, I was
like,
I don't know if
weeping sad.
I don't know if you heard me last night, but I was getting really emotional.
Yeah, I could hear it.
I was trying to hold it in.
I could hear it.
You know, this movie was nominated for an Academy Award.
I do. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you know which one?
Best animated film?
Best picture.
Wow.
That's right. That's right, baby.
It was. I mean, it's really good. I think it's the best one.
Yeah.
I do think it's the best one.
Yeah.
Because it's got big storylines. Mm-hmm. Lots of great characters.
Let me just check that.
Molly's toys, which actually...
Oh, yeah.
We don't see Bo Peep.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Oh. So at the 83rd Academy Awards, it was nominated for Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Sound Editing, and Best Animated Feature and Best Original Song.
Oh, wow. And which song?
We Belong Together.
The
credit song.
I love that song.
That's a great song. So it was nominated for all of those, and it won Best Animated Feature and Best Original Song.
Okay, so it didn't win Best Film.
No, but it is only one of two animated films to be nominated for Best Picture. Do you know what the other one is?
The Lion King. Sorry.
No.
Is it a Disney movie?
It's a Pixar movie.
Cars.
No.
Finding Nemo.
No. That's a good guess, though. I'll give you one more guess.
Best Picture? Mm-hmm. What was the year?
2009. Ironically, right before. Yes.
Up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah. I mean, everybody loves Up. Everybody. I don't know anybody who doesn't love that movie. This
and Up are in my top 10 best Pixar movies.
It makes me cry within the first 2 minutes.
But yeah, I think that like you watch it, it feels like an animated film that knows that it's like we're going for a high bar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It feels like an event film too. Like this movie is so many things. It's like an event film. It's a great animated movie. It's a great sequel. It's a great escape thriller.
Yeah, it's pretty scary, honestly. Like, I wouldn't let our son watch it.
Oh no, he's not ready.
For years.
He's not ready for Toy Story 3.
No. It's quite
The monkey's pretty scary.
The monkey.
The end is
That's
really
what's scary.
Yeah.
The monkey is horrible. When that thing looks at the camera,
eye in the sky.
I mean, it's crazy. It's very scary. I don't like it.
Yeah. You talked about Chunks. There's a lot of great like side characters in this.
I like the little octopus.
Oh yeah, Stretch.
Yeah, he's funny.
She actually.
Oh, she?
Whoopi Goldberg. We wouldn't have known that, would you?
I'd never have known that was Whoopi Goldberg. That's hilarious. Yeah, I really
She only has
love
like
Ken.
3-4 lines in the movie.
Love Ken. I think Ken's hysterical.
Michael Keaton.
That's Michael Keaton?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Michael Keaton,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Batman.
He plays Ken?
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
So
Michael
funny.
Keaton, love you.
Underrated performance. Great. Yeah, I love Ken in this
Barbie.
movie.
Those are vintage.
I mean, Ryan Gosling is he's good. He's good as Ken, but like
in the Barbie movie.
Come on.
Did the Barbie movie just become one of our favorite movies because Ryan Gosling is in it? And he's so good.
I was already a fan of Barbie.
Okay.
Frankly.
I like Barbie, but
I mean, yes. Ken is great in that one too.
I'm just Ken.
Anywhere else I'd be a 10. We didn't script this.
You did it?
No.
You did this?
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, I was closing my eyes.
Oh, you didn't
I
see it? We did at the same time. Nice.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, did you know that? So just going into the marketing, I was obsessed with the marketing for this movie.
I'm sure.
Not surprising.
No shocker there.
But like, I didn't know we were ever going to get a Toy Story 3. I would read on like film blogs when I was little that Toy Story 3 was in development, but like there was nothing to really... The movie news culture was not the same as it was today. So then when the teaser trailer dropped and the website came live, I was like, oh my gosh, it's real. It was all I talked about. Like I remember my dad coming home from work and the first thing I said to him was like, Dad, they're making Toy Story 3! He's like...
You just
that's good.
Probably totally spiked your mic.
Yeah, I probably totally did. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to have to edit that.
I remember exactly what I wore, who I was with, what the day was like on the day I went to see Toy Story 3.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay,
yeah,
tell me.
It was summer, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was summertime. And I was in 7th grade. What year was this? What year did it come
2010.
out? 7th. I was in 6th grade, right? 6th going to 7th. I graduated in 2012.
I didn't know you then.
What year did you say it came out?
What
year did you say it came out in?
2010. June 18th, 2010.
Yeah, so I was in 6th grade going into 7th grade, I think. Mm-hmm. And I was wearing it had to have been like Abercrombie or an Aeropostale shirt or something. It had like polka dots or something. It was like a pink,
such a throwback,
hot pink, light pink polka dot shirt.
Aeropostale.
And like a tie in the back or something. Or had
Is
like
it Aeropostale or Aeropostale?
Aeropostale, I think. And then I had like a really cute denim mini skirt. Not like a tiny, skimpy mini skirt.
We know you dress modestly.
Okay, but like a mini skirt. And I went with not one crush, but 2 crushes. And I was like,
what?
Yeah.
I thought it was just the one.
No, it was 2.
Oh
but I didn't like the other guy, actually. I was like, no, I much prefer
Was he
this
third
other
wheeling?
guy. Kind of. He came with the friend who was my crush, actually. Like my real crush. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I was like, this is great. This is like a date, but it wasn't. Not at all. Although maybe he tried to hold my hand in that movie. I don't know. I'm really not sure. But it was great. I loved that movie.
All I got from that was guy I liked brought another guy to watch Toy Story 3 with me, and he may have held my hand. Love that movie.
Yeah. But I was not by myself. Like I went with my family.
Oh. Did you actually pay attention to the movie?
Oh, I loved the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and I felt like a nerd and a baby when I cried at the end, and like everyone was there.
We should have met each other.
I was like shaking
much sooner in life.
Yeah, probably.
Oh well, I'm glad I found you.
Yeah, me too.
I remember when I saw it. It was opening weekend. It was Father's Day. It was a Sunday.
Oh wow!
Because I was begging my parents to let us go see this as soon as possible, and my dad was like, "Yeah, let's go see it Father's Day." And I think me, my dad, and we couldn't get seats together because it was virtually sold out.
That's so sad.
So me, my dad, and my brother sat together, and then my mom and my sister sat like in the back. We were in like near the middle of the theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I was absolutely like, I was a wreck. Like, no, I mean like, And it was also my first time seeing a Toy Story film in the theater, so I was so excited.
Oh my
and just
God.
my emotions were like up to here. And I thought for a second, like, oh my gosh, they're going to kill Woody and Buzz. Like, they're going to die. They're going to kill Woody and Buzz in a fiery inferno. I can't believe this is happening.
Was anyone like embarrassed by you?
I don't know. I'd have to ask them. I don't know how everybody else felt about me.
They blocked it out of their memory.
Yeah. No, I wept. I wept at that movie. It was emotionally devastating. But in the best way possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you remember like the posters for this movie? I love, we don't talk a lot about it, but I love movie posters.
Is Lotso in it? Is it the one with Lotso at the front of it?
No, I think you're thinking of the cover, like the DVD cover.
Oh, I am.
Well, first off, there's like this poster.
Excuse me.
Like this is an amazing poster. First off, you don't need to do anything but put a giant 3 in the type font of Toy Story, and like all of the characters just mesh together, and then
see, Lotso looks so happy and nice there.
Well, yeah, because the marketing, they don't make him out to be evil. You don't know he's evil until you see the movie.
It's true. Where's Barbie? Oh, there she is.
Right there.
It's like they left her out.
Yeah, but then, like the first poster was just like
Chuckles?
black. They left him out. First poster was just like black. Then the tagline at the top was like "No toy gets left behind," and then 3. Like I just love that they were just putting out the 3, and I was like, that goes so hard.
Yeah, I like it.
I love those, but I will put it up on the screen for people to see. There's one of Woody like hanging onto the 3. Oh yeah, when the dump truck goes through the garbage, and kills the aliens, I was like, that just like, I think that put everybody in just like the state. That was like the first spark that like, oh my gosh, they killed the aliens.
Yep, they're taking them all out.
Yeah, they're all dead.
They're all dead. They're gone.
Yeah. Anyone could die. Oh, okay. Here's something I wanted to say. So this is a shout out to we're shouting at both our guests from last week, our last episode. This is a shout out to Gabe, who pointed out that you can connect anything to the gospel and to Jesus, and every story is about saints. This is without a doubt 100% a movie about what happens when you try to play God. God sometimes puts you in circumstances where you're questioning your future, your fate. You don't know what's going to happen to you. You don't know where your life's going to go.
You try to control everything.
When you try to control everything, when you try to get into the Sunnyside box, when you know you're supposed to just listen to Woody and go into the attic, you end up imprisoned in a toy daycare prison, and you're fighting to get out, and then you're almost sliding to your death in a fiery inferno. So sometimes you should just listen to God, because he knows what's best for you. In this case, Andy is definitely God, and because he takes care of them. He does. And they don't trust that Andy actually loves them and is going to take care of them. And it's more so for the rest of the toys than it is for Woody, because Woody has full
After
faith
all
in
these
Andy.
movies, the toys still don't trust Woody.
Yeah, like But I mean, the movie does give them a good scenario to where they would distrust Andy, because Mom says put him in a box.
Woody or Andy?
Mom says to Andy, put them in a box to go to the attic, not a garbage bag.
That's true.
What does Andy do? He grabs a garbage bag and throws all the toys in there.
Oh, that's true.
So I
never thought about
that's genius.
So he's
little
not God.
Details, Well, in the story, figuratively speaking, of course he is God, but you can always tie it back to the gospel. Yeah. You can always tie it back to the gospel.
There you go.
Yeah. So Bonnie, this is where we first meet Bonnie.
I love Bonnie.
Yeah.
I think she's just precious. She has the best imagination.
Yeah.
Almost, I think, even better than Andy.
Yeah, well, Andy's a boy, so it's very like, lasers and spaceships and cowboy. Like he's very into the aesthetic. But she's very
similar, and she like hides in a basket, then rolls out of it. Like she's very active.
Oh yeah,
she's very active. She reminds me of our son. When she first popped up, I was like, "That's him. That's our kid." That's just...
If it was a girl, we would name it Bonnie.
No,
Yeah, Bonnie.
we
or
would
Bonnie.
not. We would not. But that's funny.
Good to know, because I don't like the name.
I don't.
Nothing against Bonnie. I just
No,
don't
you
like
already
the name.
know what our girls' names are going to be.
Oh, yeah, I do. You don't need to know that. Yeah, I like Bonnie. She definitely has the imagination and the enthusiasm of Andy, and like almost takes it to another level.
Yeah.
Apparently, they hid her from the marketing because they did not want to spoil or anyone to have any hint that the
She was
toys,
going to obtain.
or just that there was another kid
Yeah.
that they would even consider going to.
that's true.
I didn't even think when I saw the movie that
The toys
they were going to
live
go
with
to her.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought she was going to be a random kid that Woody went to, and then like that was it.
It does a good job of misleading you.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. And it's a great setup because Woody then knows who best to give the toys to.
Yeah. Like he's seen her in action. He's seen her play with the toys and how well he treats them. How much she loves them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that this is like a constant debate among film fans and Toy Story fans? Do you think this should have been the last movie? That they should have kept this as a trilogy and ended the trilogy right here? She's thinking long and hard.
I don't want to offend anybody.
There's no...
Don't
worry about offending anybody.
I think that actually, you're right. I don't care about that stuff. I think that it would have been okay. I would have been okay with it if that was the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Totally fine. I would have been like, great. Because I'm not a Toy Story fanatic. So I'm not like,
well,
when's the next one coming out?
You're not a Toy Story fan like me.
Right.
But you are a fan.
Fanatic.
Oh, fanatic. I didn't hear you say
I'm
fanatic.
not a Toy Story fanatic. So I just was like, cute. That's great.
Great. It ended so
wonderfully.
well.
I don't have to wonder about the toys. I don't have to question. I don't have to like worry about them. Andy's going to college.
Close-ended story. Well. Yeah.
Great. And so when it ended, I was like, awesome. I don't think I assumed I think I assumed we were going to get another one.
Really? You thought so?
Well, yeah. Like the toys ended up with a young kid. Like, come on, you got to do something with that. So
when they announced Toy Story 4, were you surprised or were you just like, oh, okay?
I was just like, oh, okay. I was excited. But like
you weren't taken aback at all.
Yeah, no.
That's funny because I totally believed that this was going to be the last movie we'd never see the toys again.
Really?
Oh yeah.
But they left it so open-ended. Like, they left it so perfectly we were going to play.
I don't think it was open-ended, though. And they were doing the shorts after Toy Story 3 to kind of, I think, satiate people's appetite. I didn't think that was, like, a segue into Toy Story 4.
We have a whole new playground, and you didn't think they were going to use that?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope, because the story is Andy.
Oh, my gosh. Did you see that?
What?
You did a thumbs up? And it gave you the thumbs up thing. Oh, yeah,
it does.
It did the bubble.
Yeah, it did that on the last episode. I don't know why it does that.
That's funny.
I don't like that.
Kind of just snuck up on us.
Weird. Anyways,
sorry, I was just distracted.
So you kind of expected there to be another one.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't. I really I hoped. Part of me was like, I kind of would love to see a Toy Story 4 because I love these characters, but I'm happy with Toy Story 3.
It was such a perfect
being the
movie.
last one. Yeah, when they announced Toy Story 4, I was blindsided. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
I know. You probably were.
Yeah, and I was in college at the time. It was just like, oh my gosh, I was over the moon. And
I don't remember what my reaction was. I really don't. When would they have announced it?
It was in 2016 or 2017 maybe.
That they announced it?
Yeah, they had already been working on it, but they I
might have been working at Disney.
Yeah, it's possible because I was in my sophomore year of college, I think. Oh, it might have been 2015. 2015, 2016. I don't remember, honestly.
I graduated high school in 2016, and then I did a semester at Benedictine, and then I transferred to Disney for another semester. And I think it was around the time like the hype was kind of there, but not quite yet.
Yeah.
And then I went to...
They announced Incredibles 2 at the same time as well. Because it was at D23 where they announced it.
Yeah, and then the movie came out, what year?
2019.
Yeah, 2019. So 2 years later.
No, 2015, I said.
Oh, 4 years later.
Yeah.
They announced it in 2015.
Well, here's the thing. No. That's the thing. They announced it in 2015. They already were working on it right after 3. Writing it. Because Michael Arndt who wrote Toy Story 3 was offered Toy Story 4 and he said no because it took like 7 years to write. Or not 7. He worked on it from like 2010 all the way up to the release of the film.
That's just too long.
Yeah.
So long.
But okay, so you asked about Bo Peep. Why is she in the movie? They wanted to do Toy Story 4 about Bo Peep. That was always the original plan. So
but we didn't see her at all.
The naysayers that are saying that it should have ended at 3, it was never gonna end at 3 actually because they wanted to save Bo Peep for the 4th movie and do like a romantic comedy film.
But why did they even just mention like Molly gives away Bart? Who the heck is Barbie?
Bo is in one shot. Remember when in the camcorder when Andy's watching the movie with all the toys? Yeah. Bo Peep is in that shot.
Yeah, I know, but
and Rex mentions her when Woody's like, "We lost a lot of friends."
Was she even in Molly's room?
Etch and Bo Peep, and then Woody gets sad for a second. He gets sad for a second. Not right now, Woody. Gosh.
Oh, that's so funny. Did you even realize he got his head on that?
I didn't realize it, and I was really into my thought. But what you asked, was she even in Molly's room?
Yeah, because we see Molly.
No, because remember what happens in Toy Story 4?
She was given away.
Yeah.
But how old was Molly when she was given away?
It was like... It was like not too long after Toy Story 2 that scene takes place.
Oh, okay. So she's long gone.
She's long gone, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And I think at the time Toy Story 4 takes place, that was 9 years ago.
Okay.
I think the title card at the beginning of the movie says like 9 years ago or something like that.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah. So... I guess the plan was always for Bo Peep to be in Toy Story 4, so they were always going to make a Toy Story 4. They started working on it after 3. Mm-hmm. They just took their time because Toy Story is like their gold child. You know, they take the characters and the world so seriously. They don't rush anything out. Yeah. So that's why they spent so much time on it. Which I'm actually really excited to talk about Toy Story 4.
Well, then we all are gonna see you next time.
Yeah.
For that one.
Well, yeah, next time for that one. I should probably mention our lack of toys here to represent Toy Story 3.
Just real quick.
I have the Toy Story Signature Collection, which was one of the peak Toy Story toy lines that came out in Toy Story history. This is one of the greatest toy lines ever because it was, and maybe still is, the best and most realistic, authentic versions of those characters that you can get. And I was hoping to have some of my collection here, but it's actually back in my original home. But I wanted to bring Woody out because, Woody. We have our Toy Story 3 DVD right here. But this Buzz actually is a good representation of at least the Buzz Lightyear that came out then. So these were the first toys to, I think, utilize computer rendering to actually create faces that were like 99% authentic to how they appeared in the movie. So this is like a 3D printed face, the body proportions and the buttons and the colors and everything is just like 99% how it would have appeared in the movie. This Buzz actually I think is like he's got a little speaker thing on it, so like you plug it in and he'll like jiggle.
He will?
Well, you see how his arms like
Yeah.
he does that. He comes with a
Why?
base. He came with a base, and you put his feet on the base, and he'll just like jiggle. And it's like a part of like an MP3 thing with a Buzz Lightyear action figure on it. But I wanted to have that out just as representation. The only representation we have of Toy Story 3 toys, except for the Jessie doll we showed in the Toy Story 2 episode. I forgot about that. But yeah, that collection is peak. I think it's still it at least went on through Toy Story 4 because they added Bo Peep to the collection, Ducky and Bunny, Duke Kaboom. But I don't know if it's going to continue for, at least at the time of this recording, I don't know if it's going to continue for Toy Story 5. We've already seen some of the toys that they have announced for Toy Story 5. Mattel has a full scale, or 1/12 scale rather, Woody, Jessie, and Bullseye. There's the Ultimate Action Woody and Buzz, which are like talking life-size toys, which are kind of cool. But we don't know if they're gonna do more signature collection toys. I guess that's a question for Thinkway. Did you break it?
No, this is driving me crazy.
What?
The wings are supposed to come out.
Well, it's yeah, they don't.
No, they have to.
No, they don't. Honey, this is not a toy with like the buttons and everything. This is just an action figure.
His wings should come out.
They should. But again, it's meant to be just like an accessory to like an MP3 player speaker.
I'm sure there are wings on this guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
No, there are not. They're a separate piece.
No, see, they're folded in, and you just have to like do this, and they'll come out.
No,
Yeah.
honey,
Look it up.
I have.
You have?
Yes, that's how I know this is an MP3 player or part of an MP3 player.
All right, whatever.
Anyways, I talked a lot about how the Toy Story 2 toys were peak because they were very imaginative, and they put the toys. They were kind of like
Imaginative.
They were kind of like G.I. Joe or like He-Man, where you could like they put like the toys in like different scenarios, like He-Man in space or He-Man underwater or stuff like that. Or I don't even know if they did that with He-Man, but you know what I mean. This era of Toy Story toys was cool because it was like they went full on with the full scale toys. They were the best versions of those toys that we'd ever gotten. I remember finding like versions of the Woody and Buzz, kind of like generic versions, not the collection series, at a Goodwill, and I gifted them to my cousins because they fell in love with Toy Story and they wanted a Woody and Buzz, and I found those with the hopes of giving it to them one day, and they really wanted them, so I gave it to them.
Cute.
Because anytime I find like really good those particular toys, I will pick them up and I will give them to people.
Of course.
Because they're just that good.
Yeah.
We'll see if Mattel or if Thinkway, if they even still make Toy Story toys. I don't know if they do. If they up their game with Toy Story 5, we'll see. We'll see. Let's wrap this up. What's your ranking out of 10 for Toy Story 3?
Like 1 out of 10?
Or sorry, 5. We do 5 stars. Duh. Forgetting our protocol on Starship
I was going to
Cinema.
say 5 stars. I give this one 5
Perfect
stars.
movie.
Yeah, perfect.
Final thoughts? What do you can just
5-star movie, hilarious and funny and
yeah, as sad and as emotionally draining as it is very funny.
I hate the end, but I do like the beginning of it. It's very funny. Oh, and the Buzz demo mode thing.
Oh, yeah, when he-
There's just too much to talk about, but
When he comes Manchurian Candidate or whatever.
Yeah.
And Spanish Buzz.
That's what I mean. Spanish Buzz is hilarious. Spanish Buzz is hilarious. Don't worry. I know Buzz demo mode.
Spanish mode.
Wait, Spanish mode. I'm getting tired.
My what? Yeah.
Okay, for you.
I love the Buzz's little arc of like slowly learning to be more comfortable with his feelings for Jessie.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have much of an arc, but he like is a great solid leader when Woody is no longer part of the group. Like the scene where he gets onto the Trans Am and then he investigates the card game,
Oh,
or
yeah,
the
yeah.
poker game
Just
going on the
gets
vending
thrown onto the
machine.
table.
Like that's such a really cool sequence with
Yeah,
Buzz
he
being
does-
an action
he
hero.
does a good job.
Yeah,
All right, your ranking.
love Buzz. 5 out of 5,
sorry.
of course.
Duh.
Now, as far as wait, I need to know your ranking of the movie. So we've seen 3 movies so
Yeah.
far. So
Toy Story 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 3, 2.
Okay.
I still love the first movie. It's my favorite movie, but objectively, 3 is the best film in the series for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Although I've seen a lot of people on Twitter, which I mean you can't really trust that these days, but I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying that Toy Story 2 is their new favorite now. Like it's like the best one.
I told you. It was a really good one.
Yeah. I mean, you can't have 3 without 2 for sure.
Right,
but
of
I think
course.
3 just like take everything that came before and built on it in such a great way and
Ties
dials
it up in a
everything
nice
up to
little
11.
bow. Yeah.
Yeah, ties it up in a nice little bow, the Andy years, if you will. But yeah, I just love like this really like skyrocketed my love for these movies, these characters. I think it was the first time I realized as a young adult and now as an adult, like I relate to Woody on such a deep level. Just like sometimes this need to control circumstances. I get frustrated when people don't listen to me. I just relate to Woody in a lot of ways. And I think this movie helped with a lot of that. I sometimes have a hard time of letting go of things, stuff like that. I think it's a little more evident with Toy Story 4 because I cannot wait to talk about it. I think that's the movie I've been most excited to talk about out of all of these is Toy Story 4.
Let's make sure we have a lot of time cut out for that, but we don't tonight because we've got to clean.
Yes, we got to clean because we have people coming over. So we're going to land this ship and head back to our home. But we want to thank you guys for joining us aboard the Starship Cinema to review Toy Story 3. 5 out of 5 for both of us. Perfect movie. Awesome movie. Just, it's Toy Story. It's so good.
Objectively speaking.
Objectively speaking, yeah.
Stars.
Yeah. Again, my favorite still remains 1, but Toy Story 3 is just Oscar nominated for Best Picture. Like, come on. You can't, you can't. You can't, guys.
You can't.
Come at me, son. Come at
can't.
me. Not my actual sons, but come at me.
Yeah.
You
Let's
can't.
go.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
No.
You can't. Okay.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Starship Cinema. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. You can check out previous episodes and everything else on my YouTube channel. I got a lot of stuff on there, short films and whatnot. We'll be back next time for another exciting, exhilarating episode, along with my beautiful, lovely co-host, Kate.
Thanks.
And maybe a special guest. Who knows? But we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, great night, whenever you're watching. God bless, and peace out. Thanks, Riverside.
That's
That
hilarious.
was kind of cool. It's a little scary that they can
They
tell.
sent us out with balloons.
Balloons, yeah.
That's funny.